Hi there, this is Teacher Podcast episode 303, Trust the Game, Why Speaking English is Like a Scavenger Hunt. You read English, you understand English, you've been learning for years. But when it's time to speak, your mind just freezes and the words don't come out. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. I've been exactly where you are. I'm Ola Mirniczek and this is the Teacher Podcast. I'm here to help you finally speak out loud the words, the ideas, the English that have been stuck in your head for too long. This isn't about perfect grammar or fancy vocabulary. This is about your voice, your words, your real English. Do you remember playing scavenger hunts as a kid? The thrill of running through the forest not knowing what's around the corner? Maybe you were holding a little ribbon or following chalk marks on trees, looking for the next clue. You didn't have the full map. You didn't know where the treasure was, but that didn't stop you. In fact, that was the fun part. Now, here's the thing. Learning to speak English is exactly like that. You don't have all the answers. You don't have a clear map. You don't know what's going to happen in the next conversation. You risk misunderstanding. You risk sounding silly. You risk being judged. But if you focus on that risk, you freeze. If you focus on the game, on the discovery, on the excitement, you move forward. So today, let's talk about trust. Trusting yourself, trusting the process, and trusting the game. Let's be honest, there's a lot at stake, right? Your reputation, your ego, it's serious. Your job, your dreams, maybe even your sense of self. Of course, you feel pressure to speak English fluently, but here's the truth. The more you think about those big, scary stakes, the more stressed you become, and stress kills curiosity. It also slows down learning. A stressed brain learns much slower, and in some cases, it doesn't learn at all. Instead of thinking, what if they don't understand me? What if I make a mistake? What if I sound and look stupid? What if you thought, oh, what's going to happen next? What's behind that tree? Oh, what new word will I discover today? That's the energy of a scavenger hunt. That's the energy I want you to bring to your English. In a scavenger hunt, you never see the whole plan. You don't need to. You only need to do your part, follow the clues, take the next step and keep moving. And it's absolutely the same with English. Your job isn't to have all the answers or predict every word in a conversation. Your job is to show up and play. Join the conversation, make the mistakes, discover what you don't know yet, laugh when things get awkward. Every attempt, every little wrong turn is still movement forward. Just like in the game, every clue brings you closer to the treasure, even if you have to backtrack from time to time. Yeah, it might feel like this, that you make a 1 step forward, 2 steps back. But here's the big truth. Doing the thing, which is the speaking, guarantees the result. Mind me, this is so simple. Talking is your path. Listening is the path. Guessing, failing, trying again. That's your path. In one word, speaking. Do you remember that childlike excitement? Running, laughing, not worrying if your shoes got muddy. Bring that energy back. I need you to bring that energy back because that's exactly what you need for English conversations. Forget perfection. Oh my, just forget it. Forget judgment. It's just a game and it's made to be fun. When someone doesn't understand you, smile and try again. Every single misstep is a clue. It means you're playing the right game. So next time you're about to speak, say this to yourself. This is just a scavenger hunt. Let's see what I find. The more joy you bring to this, the easier it gets. Because stress is like, Well, it's like carrying a heavy backpack in the forest. But what will help you take that backpack off and run free is playfulness. And I'll say that again. If you do what you're supposed to do, that is, you speak, I can promise you will get where you want to go. I promise you will get there. You don't need to know how. You don't need to know the how. You just need to keep playing the game, that is, speaking. So here's my final thoughts. Imagine every conversation as another ribbon tied to a tree or another paper note hidden somewhere in the bushes. It's your clue, showing you are on the right track. Every awkward pause, every moment you hesitate, every silly mistake, those are your clues. They mean you're moving forward. So trust the game, play the game and enjoy it, because that's the only way to reach your dream of fluent English. Now, if you want a safe, structured and fun way to do exactly that, to play, to speak, to practice with support, join my 12-week program that is called Say It Out Loud, SIOL. This course is all about speaking. We start on the 11th of September and finish on the 4th of December, 3 months. And it's a guided journey where you'll speak, practice, and build real confidence in conversations. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Go to teacherola.com/kurs and fill out the application form today. Again, that's teacherola.com/kurs. If you've been waiting for the perfect moment, this is it. Let's play this game together and see you inside. Now, let's practice. Listen and repeat out loud, but remember this. Repeating sentences and talking to yourself can only take you this far. But if you want crazy confidence, you have to take a brave step and start speaking to other people. This is where the fun begins. Please remember about this and let's go. You don't have all the answers. You don't have all the answers. You risk misunderstanding. You risk misunderstanding. You risk sounding silly. You risk sounding silly. That's a lot at stake, right? That's a lot at stake, right? Your job is to show up and play. Your job is to show up and play. Laugh when things get awkward. Laugh when things get awkward. Every clue brings you closer to the treasure. Every clue brings you closer to the treasure. The more joy you bring to this, the easier it gets. The more joy you bring to this, the easier it gets. Mistakes mean you're moving forward. Mistakes mean you're moving forward. The more you think about those big scary stakes, the more stressed you become. The more you think about those big scary stakes, the more stressed you become. All right, before we wrap up, just a quick but important reminder. Today, we talked about trust, trusting yourself, trusting the process and the game. Remember, you don't need a full map to speak English. It doesn't even exist. You don't need to know every single word or predict every twist in the conversation. You don't need to be perfect in your grammar. Your job is much simpler. Show up, follow the clues, that is your mistakes, and keep playing, keep speaking. That's how you'll find the treasure. Your fluent, fearless English. And if you're ready for a safe and fun space to actually play this game, join my 12-week speaking program, Say It Out Loud. It's designed to help you practice, build confidence, and finally use the English you've been keeping in your head. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Go to teacherola.com/kurs and apply today. If you've been waiting for the perfect moment, I'm telling you, this is now. This is now. Let's play this game together. And don't forget your free worksheet to this episode. Download it at teacherola.com/303. That's it for today. I believe in you. I know, and you know you can speak English. Stay fearless, take care, and say it out loud. I love you and I believe in you. I'm your teacher, Teacher Ola, and you are listening to Teacher Ola Podcast. Bye for now.